Hello and welcome in. I've just noticed I've got no music. Or very low. That's better. Let's put something on today before we get started. A bit of that will do. Right, so we'll jump back in where we left off. Map off. Need to refuel this tractor very soon. So we'll probably finish this field and refuel. Hope you're doing well. Let's hope your ankle's doing well as well, bud. Right, we've got to do something before the game crashes. Okay, before we go any further. Where is my doodah? Okay. I can't find it. There it is. Now it's running. Okay, that was a bit random. I'm getting there with my streams. I'm at the 2.7 average viewers now, so this morning's helped as well. It's slowly getting there. It's just taking a little bit of time just to get everything perfectly nailed on. Yeah, so we've done a little bit this morning. I've done a bit of track work. So we'll do this field and we'll probably run till we can't see. Is the plan. I just want to do one thing quickly. What I'm hoping is that's still charging. Yep. We're getting there. We're doing well. Oh, where am I going? I want to go this way. We've got a bit of headland to sort out in a bit anyway. It's okay. Yeah, I think after we've done this field, we'll grab fuel and then we'll start working in the other fields. I think it's the plan going across. Yeah, so it'd be soybeans we plant. Let's now get the headlands sorted out. We'll finish off in this corner. Got a little bit of touching up to do in places, but it's fine. I said we've got a little bit of touching up to do, which isn't too bad. It's not a big issue. So you're kind of seeing the difference between shallow cultivate and cultivate with these two different textures. Which is kind of a good thing because it gives you an idea and kind of what's going on. So it's kind of a nice thing. And I've nailed that about right, that we aren't losing too much. But I said, when it comes to precision farming, it's only like 20 days away now or something. We will need to have a look at working out the best way of getting lime. And doing lime on here. Don't know how much diesel we've got in storage. See how much it is to refill this tank back up. So 11 grand for 8 litres. So we've got 1,200 litres in there, which should do us the rest of the year. Ware's not doing too bad across them two. I said the only major urgent thing at the end of this will be the eggs. Shifting the eggs out. That'll be the only major thing we need to sort out. Yep, we're off. Now we'll just see how well this field responds as one big field. Should do okay. There you go. There you go, nailed that on. And actually, with having the road sort of set like that, that does kind of look, now they're actually in. My miss bit there, so we're going to go and sort that out quickly before that annoys me, because I'm not going to forget that. You can see it in the bottom corner. So we're just going to go and sort that out now. This bit here. I know it's a tree root. Let's actually see if that tree root will come out. Now we kind of know what we're doing. See if we can get this tree root out. It will come out. It will cut that top off. But I don't think it'll do much else. You might have to just use a normal stump grind. The thing is, it should. Should go red. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Is it to go red? Instead of just doing what it's doing, it's taking bits off. See what I mean? Hasn't gone red. So I might end up getting a stump grinder on that and just stump grinding it out. But yeah, that's a bit peculiar. That's something we'll have to have a look at. Stand away and crouch. There you go, see, it's worked that out. Okay, it's cut the top off that. That's progress. Okay, that's progress. That seems to be the optimum place. Unless this stump just doesn't want to come out. So unless this stump just doesn't want to come out. Unless the stump just doesn't want to come out. Which is always a possibility. Well, that was fun and games for 2 minutes. It's coming up with... It's not coming up with the red. Because it normally comes up with the red for cut. I've got a few of these that have been left. I was spinning. It's the thing with GPS, if you don't have your front tyres lined up, it can be difficult. Then it throws the headlands out. But I've nailed that one, and it's just working out where the line should be to nail. I am thinking of upgrading this to like the 8-9 meter one. But yeah, that fitting that like ridge line, that field looks now quite. Those two there look like they fit with that path going around. That's slightly out. I don't think it'll be any better in first person. I'll try. I'll have a go in first person and just see if it's any better. No, because I can't even see that. That's how I missed that. I was like, where's my line? I don't know if you saw me do that. Close. So yeah, it's hard to see. Especially as the light's fading. I don't know where the sun is on here at the moment. But yeah, the sun is setting as well. That's nailed it. But yeah, those trees I put in over there, they look quite good actually. They sort of fit in with that kind of, yeah, not standard. And that's kind of what, if I'm going to build a forest on it, it won't be a pine forest, it'll be an oak forest. And I'm thinking of starting in that down the bottom. I got big plans. I've still got loads of hours on this map to go before we actually get anywhere complete. Right, what we're going to do is put our foot down. We're just going to complete these couple of bits we've missed here. This top headland will fill in. There's a couple of bits we're just going to go back over. Equipment we don't have, which we need. Rollers, mulchers, they're the two. But to be honest, most of the fields I roll but not mulch. I don't see much point in mulching at the moment. Right. That hasn't actually taken us too long to do half of 4. Yeah. See, it does look a bit weird with how that top comes in. But the fields do kind of ish work. Right, I'm actually going to put my foot down on this one. Try and get this done. Right, lights are on. I'm guessing that hit. I don't know what that hit. I can't see any major stumps in this ground. I know there are a couple. Just reached 4 hours on the tractor. Still tons to go. She's not a bad record to go. 7 o'clock in the evening. We might call this in a minute and do some work, and then it's just 2 fields next game day. Right, they're fine. Because the big coupe with the 360, when it's this here that we're gonna wait. So we've got stuff to do on both. They've got enough at the moment. Okay. So we'll finish this field off. And then we got, no, to be honest, apart from eggs, which we can semi-do in the dark anyway. Apart from eggs, we've got enough lights we can deal with. There's not much. The lettuces we can leave to the next game day. Let's just get these last 2. Sun's setting. We won't take us too long to get these last 2 fields done. So it's not actually that bad. It works well. I think the majority of the fields have been done. Last thing I need to check, yeah, we've got enough water in them. So yeah, the edges aren't quite 100% perfect. So yeah, we might end up going back over and sorting some stuff out on them. So next game day, that's the plan. Is just try and get some seeding done. Hopefully we have enough that we don't end up in the minus by November, is what I'm hoping. It'll be February by the time we can afford anything. So the plan would be, we need to find the biggest water tank. We need to buy a massive water tanker. It's kind of one thing we need to do, is buy a massive water tanker. It's one thing we do need to do, is buy a massive water tanker. We'll see how much water the big one takes, because I haven't actually worked out. We'll just have to see. Right, that's looking pretty good. Right. Just starting to turn dark. So now turn full lights on. It's just starting to turn dark. Might have enough just to do one more, but we'll see. That should have got that. I think when you run on one headland, it does actually kind of work. So next run should be dead straightforward with this. Shouldn't have much bother. Hey Pete, didn't expect to see you on this afternoon, mate. You not at work, or have you finished? Finished, rained out. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Right, last field to do, and then we'll do the last field tomorrow. So I've decided to go with oilseed radish and free fertiliser and soybeans on it for the minute. Is how I've decided to go. So we do the last field before dark, and then next game day we can get the other one done. It's always relying on me to pressing the wrong button, isn't it? There you go. We're set up. So yeah, we shouldn't have too many issues getting this cranked out. Then I said next game day we can just then focus on that last field and get the lettuces and the wool stacked up. So we should have a couple more pallets of that to go. Got a few log issues in the fields, but we kind of can sort that out as a going concern when we actually work out when we got budget for it. It's quite nice working in no man's land this time of night as the sun is setting. Yeah, the moon coming up over the back. It's not a bad shot, that isn't actually. I wouldn't mind having a look at putting Camston's night map on here. If I could work that out at some point. So that would be pretty cool to learn how to put that on here. Change some files over. But it would require a new save. I don't think Precision Farm would require a new save on here though. And to be honest, I wouldn't be upset if I have to do a new save. A little bit more I can't see. I'm not going to completely do night work. I am going to call it once this field's finished. Probably do the headlands next game day. Just get the bulk of the field churned out. You might be able to see more in cab. That's the funniest thing. You might be able to see more in cab. Is that any better? Because I can see clear as daylight on my screen. With the increased, yeah. The shadows are very, very, very dark around here now. But yeah, so I think a couple more runs and we'll do the headland next game day. Yeah. That is very, very dark at 8 PM. Go and move some more. Go and move some eggs. We'll leave that patch till next game day. So I think we'll leave that there. Turn the engine off. Turn the lights off. We'll head over. Exactly. Right. Just gonna do this. We'll sort these out properly later. At the moment, just get them up out of the way. They got enough food, haven't they? Yep. Yeah, they've got enough food. Right. Let's run through the scary woods at night to our cabin. Nice bit of eerie music this time of night as well. Right, up we go. And into, if I can get into the door, into our cabin. Which is quite eerie at this time of night, to be honest with you. There you go, put the lights on. Right. Okay, that worked. Thanks, Pete. That woke me up. Right. Right, we're going to go for our morning swim. There you go from... Wasn't fast enough to get in the woods. Right, we go for our morning swim. How many pallets have we got up here now? 1 or 2? 2. And we got 2 wool pallets. Right. Swimming sheep are doing well. We've got 88 out of 100 in there now, which is good. So what we want to do, as soon as we get a full batch, we want to those trees I've planted amongst that lot actually worked. They kind of fit in well. They've actually fit in really, really well. We'll straighten this corner out here. Into about that. Then we can come down this inside. To be honest with that, we could do with making this 4 meters wider. Looking at that. So next time we will look at making this field 4 meters wider that side. Technically we need to spray lime. That's not a bad shout actually. So we might actually get the lime out in a minute. We've got a bit of lime to put on places around here. So we'll finish this off and then grab... So we'll do the last bit and then we'll grab the lime spreader. And throw some lime on the bits we've created extended. Actually, that's reminding me. Let me look at the lime map. So yeah, not 1-9. Yeah, so we do need to do some liming today as well. Ignore the mess of the straw bales. Ignore that mess. Is there anything in use today? Nope. Finally got my old school setup done. Not the map I wanted, but works okay. What map did you end up on in the end? Wanted Westby 4 times. What happened? What? Why? Where is Westby 4 times? So you end up on the old stream. Yeah, the old stream's not bad. It's not a bad map to end up on. So, kind of ignore the non-realism of storing lettuce. And the non-realism of doing the straw that way as well. It's not the most realistic method I've ever used. I'm going to be completely honest. Other farms can't sell silos and they don't work. What do you mean the silos don't work? Or are you on about West? You on about the old steam farm or Westby? They flat bomb in the West Beat. Right, okay. Surely that's a major error that the modder should be fixing. Hope so's brilliant map. Looks really like an American dairy area. Yeah. Is there a way you can contact the modder and let him know? Is there anywhere like a Discord or something that you can put problems with the map? People have, I believe, in old school Discord they were talking about. Right, okay. Well, I hope that gets fixed. That does sound quite a major thing. Visually, they're there, but you can walk through like you're a ghost. That's not good. Because the problem is, with like 22, the issue I've noticed is it depends on how people build the map. If they build it as a placeable and not into the map, you can delete it. If it's been built into the map, you can't. If that kind of makes sense. It's like Greenland's. I don't know if you've looked at Greenland's. I looked at Greenland's earlier, and I looked at a couple of starting from scratch areas that you can't, like, without Giant's Editor, you can't actually remove stuff. Like, the main farms are placeable as far as I know, but like the little house yards, there's a couple of house yards that I looked at, was like, I really could do with taking that house out. So, yeah, but again, it comes down to how much work the mapper wants to put in. Because it must be a ton of effort to make yards in the placeables. If that kind of makes sense. Right, again, I am watching the views, and we've just dropped to 3. So if we drop to 2, I'm calling it a stream. I ain't looked at it yet, but it was saying with Elm Creek, wanted top left or even right at the farm, but buildings can't be sold. Yeah, well, with Greenland, he's made the main farms placeables. He's made the main farms placeables, which is great. And this is kind of why I'm glad I'm on PC, because, like, say I want to do Camsden, if I start deleting stuff on Camsden, there's going to be an update, and I'll have to go back in and do everything. And that's kind of why I'm not playing Camsden. Not because of the size, just because as the updates come out, you're going to have to transfer your saves over. Pete, I'm trying to push for affiliate at the moment, so I am very, very closely watching my averages. I'm on 2.7 at the moment for my streams of average viewers, and today's stream I'm still sat at 2 as an average of my stream, which isn't bad for today. Sat at 2. There was a couple of people on earlier that I thought may have raided me. I missed one, because I knew I'd got, if I was on, I knew I'd got a raid off him. So I definitely missed him, because I was on an hour later than what I thought I'd be. So, cool. I tried to stick around then, but they're screaming I need to get on the server. It's fine. If you want to stick me on lurk, stick me on lurk. If you're going to have me tabbed open in the background, you'd have to watch me, just have me tabbed open for a bit. It's your shout, mate. If you decide to drop, I'm going to... If this hits two people, I'm dropping. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm just monitoring. Right, that makes complete sense, mate. No, it's fine. If they're screaming to get you onto the server, mate, jump on the server. That's completely understandable, bud. Go and jump on the server. I'm more than happy. Thank you for popping in. Your view and your time is much appreciated in here, bud. Hopefully see you in the next couple of days. You have a good afternoon and a good evening. And I'll speak to you soon if that's what you decide to do. I'm more than happy for that. Thank you. Because in theory, I'll be dropping at 5 o'clock anyway. My time, but yeah. This is kind of why I don't get into servers and multiplayer. Because I don't like being committed to stuff. If that kind of makes sense. Right, let's go park this back. And this will just be dumped. At the moment, we are moving all of our equipment slowly over into places like this. Hang on. Oh, it's busy server. My fields are ready. They want me to harvest. They want... Hang on. My fields are ready. They want to harvest for me. Told them give me a bit. Right, okay. That kind of makes sense. What am I doing? I'm just driving about aimlessly right now. I just wanted to... I know what I wanted to do and it wasn't that. Right. Let's just give this a quick buzz with this. Just get a bit of the dirt off from the game. It's better. Right. Let's go pick up the lime spread and do some liming. Kind of nice if I not get on couple days. They feed my animals. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Right, let's try and get this hooked up. Come on. PTO, boom. Boom. Right, we've got a load of lime in the back shed. So we'll go and grab the forklift and fill this up. Or we'll just drive it straight in there and hope for the best. Just drive it in there and hope for the best. Let's do it with the forklift. Be a bit easier. It's not a bad idea. The cotton should produce quite well, I'm guessing. This is the problem. Okay. Right. Shove that way. Shove that way. Shove these pallets back on. It's the problem with the way this yard is packed. I'll have cotton stacked up at the spinning with 10 harvests. Which would be good. Because I will plan to go cotton on here eventually. I've got the 4 plots left of store plot. How are you finding them? I'm guessing your fields must be fairly big then. Steep. Apart from steep, I'm guessing you're slowly getting through it. You probably, I don't know if it'll come out on PC, on console, but there is potentially 1,000 horsepower tractor coming out soon. That I saw the other day. Which if that does come out, we do not want to be going. Okay, fine, we'll just go straight across. Apparently that's now a thing. That's a new way of doing it. Got the in-game 9R to pull up the cedar. And does it do it okay? That's a question I want to be asking. With a max engine upgrade. Could just about do it then, I'm guessing. Will work good going downhill. Joules was down to 2 mile an hour. Ouch. Yeah, you don't realise how steep the outside of those fields are till you actually start running them yourself. Because I remember I was struggling on 19 with the back hills with a John Deere X9 on that far ridgeline over the back there where them tree lines are. Second and third plots are the worst, yeah. They'll be the steepest. You're right on top of a hill. I wish there was something between them two. I wish there was like a 24 or a 26. Put my house yard on top of the rocks in the first plot. I don't blame you. But that kind of nice looks nice. Looks nice up there though. As soon as I can afford it, I really need to get. As soon as I afford it, I really need to get a big lime spreader put on it for a PF. Because if we're going to do precision farming in detail on it, we're going to need something a bit more than this. The lime. We're actually going to need a proper lime spreader. See what it has wings for precision farming. Yeah. Are you on about the one that's like this, but it has the yeah, I think I know what you mean. It looks like this, but it has the arms on the sides. Yes. Not seen them in the UK, but what I have seen in the UK is something that precision farming will bring, and that is variable spray rate. So, hey Danger, good to see you in. Good to see you in. Hope you had a good day, bruv. Hope you had a good day. Long day then. No worries. You deserve that. Yeah, I'm working the next 2 days. Which won't be too bad. Got a long day tomorrow. Long day tomorrow. Yeah, it will be. I've got... I'll probably start at 7:30 tomorrow. Well, I'll leave mine probably 7:30 tomorrow morning. And it just depends on how the day goes. I could be back by 3 or I could be back by 6 tomorrow night. It just all depends on how everything goes during the day. So, kind of why I love my job, because I work just about enough hours. Well, I work enough to pay the bills and have a bit left over. I'm kind of lucky that I don't need to work. I only need to work just about. I'm only 27, and I was a forklift driver for retail for many years, and kind of got fed up with working for minimum wage and having no time outside of work. So I'm lucky in the hours I do that. Now we're coming in the summer, it's a bit more different. So in the summer I'll be doing... Okay, Dan, you'll keep you here at 3. Gotta go. Yeah, that's fine, Pete. Cheers, mate. I'll be on till the server drops. I got 4... Right, I've had enough of this bag. I've got 4 people still hanging in here, so... So yeah, I'm lucky that winter's been a bit stressful just because of the amount of expenditures that I've got running. So winter was a bit stressful. What time? So Danger. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm literally just looking at my follow account. Just to try and push into that affiliate. The hardest bit is, I was saying to you earlier, the hardest bit is keeping those 3 views. So I can't believe how well just hanging around different streams like yourself, Shadow, hanging around with yourself, Shadow, the Average Viking and stuff like that. Just being active in different streams gets your name out there. I can't well how the last 2 weeks have gone for me. I can't believe it. Within a week, my average views have gone from about 1.6 to 2.7. Just blew up. So it's like at the moment I'm watching Stream Elements and it's saying my viewing at the moment's on 2. Just because the first sort of 40 minutes none was in here. You have good days and bad days. Just blew a Numa, 450 quid. Are you self-employed then? Yeah. Because that's what people don't realise. People don't think about your overheads. Like, you got your public liability insurance, your van, your tools. And tools aren't cheap. Because the thing is, you don't want crap equipment. And you'll know this by spending your 450 quid on a mower. People will go to you, can't you spend 50 quid? If I'm honest, I should be worried, but I'm not. Because the thing is, your £450 mower, if it lasts you 10 years, that's £45 every year. As long as you service it. What did you go for? Did you go for Honda? Did you, or... a lot of people go for Honda. There's another massive brand. Can't remember who it is, but I know Honda's a massive one. I have a contract with Hyundai. Right. That's a good contract to have then. Yeah, it's good when you've got stuff like that. that is kind of a good thing. You've got that. So are you a gardener or are you a landscaper? Or are you both? You're a landscaper. But I'm guessing, being a landscaper, you technically... Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You literally do everything. Do you have, like... So, like with me, my window cleaning is my bread and butter. So that's what pays my bills. And then my extras top everything off. So my guttering, my gutter empty, my gutter repairs are sort of my luxuries. Do you have something similar? Or how does it work for you? Right, okay. That makes complete sense. Yeah, because that would be regular work coming in. School contracts must be nice, though. Yeah. And I'm guessing this time of year, they're good and permanent, yeah. And I'm guessing now we're coming into spring. Spring's next week. I'm guessing a lot of what you've been doing over the next 4 weeks is grass cutting. I'm guessing. That'd be your main grass and hedge cutting, I'm guessing. Coming into the next 4 weeks, I'm guessing. Started grass already. That's what, yeah. I thought you would have done. Do you also have a massive ride on as well then? I'm just going to pretend I know what that is. Radisson cylinder mower. I'm guessing that's a posh term for a ride on. Is what I'm guessing that means. Oh, I do love what Epidemic sounds do play. I do find the song choice from Epidemic hilarious. Like, I've got this on random, and he's playing Christmas songs. Oh, I do love Epidemic. Do you, I don't know if you know this. Do a lot of your fields get fertilised in sludge? Around your way, do you know? Bit of a random question, I know. Yes. Can we? I was not going to take that corner properly. Yeah, we can. Good. Yeah. Because down where I am, a lot of sludge gets chucked on the fields. There's a couple of big, there is a big, contractor I saw the other day. Just gonna do that and just slide this in here. Is that gonna move? Is that actually stuck? Oh, that was random. That was really random. Right. Yeah, because it's sludge. There's a lot of organic. We've also got 2 main biodigestate plants around here that get used to dump. So we got a lot of whole crop silage, and then that gets put back into the system for energy and electricity. That's quite common around here. Right, we've just dropped. Yeah, pretty much. Right, so we've just dropped 2 viewers. So I'm going to give it 10 minutes, and I'm probably going to call the stream there. Unless a miracle happens. Give it 10 minutes, and then I'm going to call it. I think. Because what... Right, that's useful to know. Because what I found the other day interesting, what you're seeing in front of you is more accurate than what I've got in front of me. So I've got my stream up on my phone over the back here, just keeping on my viewership, because I've noticed that is semi more reliable than my screen. Right, we got barley selected. Yep. Good. Yeah, no, exactly. And the thing is, as someone said to me the other day, you've got to be, at the moment, till you get your affiliate, you've really got to nail your viewership. So what I've worked out is my OBS updates every 15 minutes, whereas your stream in front of you updates regularly. Because at the moment, my screen in front of me is reading 3. OBS is reading... Oh, now OBS is just updated to 3. Yeah, I'll give it probably to 5:30, and I'll probably call the stream at 5:30. Because Twitch is still reading an average viewing of 2 for today's stream. Because so I did read somewhere as well with Twitch. Okay, that's confused, mate. That's confused my brain. How have I missed that? Oh, no, I haven't. It's September, isn't it? I was going to say. Right, it's September, we got a plant. I knew, right. Yeah, but I was saying to you earlier, with being in, like, your streams, Shadows, with Average Viking, I've managed to get my name out there over the last week and a bit, and I've actually been able to pull my average through the roof, compared to what I have been able to do. Right, so this year we're going to do oilseed radish. So I've kind of started to understand how Twitch averages work. Which is kind of a good thing. And it's all about just getting your name out there. Getting your name seen in streams. Raiding people. Being active in other streams. So the plan for this harvest is I'm going to try and limit the amount of fertilizer that we spend. Is the plan. So we should have 0 fertilizing needs on the canola fields because we put the straw down that acted as fertilizer. That's my plan. If it works, it's another story. Because then we can keep our running costs to a minimum. So I reckon we're in the next 5 seasons, we should be at a point where we can start saving money. In the next 5 seasons, we'll have the cow barn, probably the bigger seeder, a couple of bigger bits of equipment. So within the next 5 seasons, it's probably going to take me about another 30-40 hours to get there though. They're definitely working on a plan that's kind of working. Which is kind of a good thing. Right, we've dropped back down to 2. Danger, what's yours reading? Because everything I've got in front of me is reading. Now it's gone back to 3. Yeah, I think we'll call that in a minute. We'll see who's on the raid. Plus it means I can get an early night tonight. Relax. How's that looking for planting? Not looking too bad actually. Alright, let's leave that there. Right, let's go and jump onto a raid. Let's see who's on for a raid. Let's go and jump in 6 wheeling.